Hey guys, this is Juan. In this video, we're going to go through the first 10 questions of the math section of ACT Form 59F. Now, this test isn't available on the ACT website anymore, but I've included a download link below. And if you just Google it, if you Google ACT 59F, you'll be able to find various websites that do offer download links. Question 1. Carmen is playing with blocks. She arranges stacks of blocks so that each successive level has one fewer block than the level below it, and the top level has one. Now she has 12 levels, so how many blocks does she need in total? So if we set this problem up as such, so one block in the first level, two in the second, and so on and so forth until we get to 12. Then we can find the total number of blocks by finding the sum. Now, we can approach this in a couple of ways. One way to do it is just to brute force it by simply adding all the numbers, typing them all into your calculator. Another faster way, if you can do the mental math, is to realize, okay, we have 12 numbers and they're all going up by 1. So if I find the sum of pairs of numbers, so 1 plus 12, that's 13. 2 plus 11, that's also 13. Now if I have 3 plus 10, that's also 13. 4 plus 9, 13. So how many pairs do we have? So as long as we know how many pairs of numbers we have, and we know that the sum of each pair is 13, then we can find the total sum. So there are 6 pairs because there are 12 numbers and each pair has to have 2 numbers. So the number of pairs is 12 divided by 2. That gives us 6. And the total sum is 6 times 13. So there are 78 blocks. The answer is therefore B. Question 2. To keep up with rising expenses, a motel manager needs to raise the $40 room rate by 22%. What will be the new rate? So to answer this question, we need to say $40 times 1.22. Now, the 1 is for the base rate of 40, and the 0.22 represents the percent increase. So if I solve for this, I can say 1.22 times 40 like this, as such. This is kind of what I do. So 488, and I don't really work with the 0 until the end, and I just add that in. And then I have 2 decimal places. So I'm going to stick the decimal point there. And so we have $48.80. Therefore, the correct answer is J. Question 3. As a salesperson, your commission is directly proportional to the dollar amount of sales you make. If your sales are 800, your commission is 112. How much commission would you earn if you have 1,400 in sales? To solve this problem, we're going to set up a ratio. X over 1,400 equals 112 over 800. So X equals 1,400 times 112 over 800. Now 800 and 1,400 share 2 zeros. Question 3. As a salesperson, your commission is directly proportional to the dollar amount of sales you make. If your sales are 800, your commission is 112. How much commission would you earn if you have 1,400 in sales? So we can set up a ratio here. X over 1,400 equals 112 over 800. So X equals 1,400 times 112 over 800. Now at this point, we can solve this in one of 2 ways. We can either type this into the calculator, or we can simplify to solve for X. So first we're going to show you how to simplify to solve for X, and then we'll show you how to put this into the calculator. So to simplify this, we notice that 800 and 1,400 both share 2 zeros, so we can cancel those out. We notice that 8 and 14 share 2 as a factor, so 8 divided by 2 is 4. That gives us 7 here. So we get X equals 7 times 112 over 4. Now 112 is divisible by 4 because 112 over 4 is equal to 100 plus 12 over 4. And 100 is divided by 4 is 25. And 12 divided by 4 is 3. So that's 28. So in other words, x equals 7 times 28. So 28 times 7 gives us 56. Carry the 5, 14, 19. So 196 is our answer. So the answer is B. Okay, so now we're going to do this on the calculator. So we had x equals 1400 times 112 divided by 800. And as you can see, we do in fact get 196. Question 4. If 7 plus 3x equals 22, then what does 2x equal? This is pretty straightforward. We see 7 plus 3x equals 22. Subtract 7 from both sides. 3x equals 15. Divide both sides by 3. X equals 5. Now to get 2x, we multiply both sides by 2. So 2x equals 10. Whoops. And that's our answer. So the answer is G.